swim. I see everything with new beams, I do dream. My eyes are glowing, mood rings, you're boring. Stop dealing with the truth.
Hello everybody and welcome to The Herd, the smoothest movement in the right direction. I'm your host GuruRue, where we make think champs and not drink champs. Shout out to Nori, doing a great thing over there. Media running rap. They don't get no better than that. Shout out to all the people who gave me birthday wishes last month. Really appreciate that. Glad to know that the people are interested in what our brother's doing. I'm really trying to teach people how to fish instead of give away fish. So this episode, we got a great episode for you. I'm doing a giveaway, a few paths to help you get on the right way of thinking. I'm gonna go ahead and give you some gifts to help you do that. I really want to create great thinkers, people who can look at the world and just figure it out, because that's what it's all about. Let's talk about chess. All right, let's talk about chess. Chess is an age-old game that promotes problem solving, healthy brain activity, exercise for the brain. It has been scientifically proven to raise IQ. Do you need to hear more? But I got more. Reasoning, promotes great reasoning, strategic thinking, broad thoughts. Magnus Carlsen, Maurice. Now Magnus Carlsen is a young guy who plays chess, grandmaster, really good. He started like when he was 8 or something crazy like that, and has never been beaten since. So and then there's a guy, Maurice. He's a slightly older gentleman. A way for kids to get into it and a way for adults to get into it. Look up Maurice, look up Magnus Carlsen. 600 million chess players throughout the world, and it's still one of those games that you can be in a room full of chess players and nobody knows it. Surprised it doesn't come up more in conversation. So, a way for young people to get into it, a way for middle-aged people to get into it, or a way for parents to get their children into it. Either way, however you use it, play a little bit of chess. And like I said, we're doing a little giveaway. So right here, boom, giving away this chessboard. Later on in the episode, I'll teach you how to become the lucky winner of that. Sip my coffee a little bit. So yeah, chess, man, play chess. Great game. It's great for the brain. Will promote better thoughts, better thinking, forward thinking, planning, all of that. It promotes all of that. So get into it. Next thing I like to talk about is Facebook. We are all on Facebook. Facebook consumes more hours in a day of the average person than anything, which is crazy. So you spend a lot of time on Facebook, do you? Okay, but what I'd like to bring to your attention is that myself personally, I don't really do Facebook. I got a lot of things that I could Facebook, a lot of videos, I travel, I go around the world, I talk to people, and I really don't deem Facebook necessary to put that media onto. And I tell you why, because it really doesn't do anything. Facebook is like this competition of social status and things like that. I'm not against it or whatever, but when something is a problem, it's a problem, period. I really don't have an opinion on Facebook. So what I'd like to bring to your attention also is this guy right here, Mark Zuckerberg, the founder and CEO of Facebook. Him and a couple of his colleagues, the president and I believe the marketing director, I don't have their name right offhand, but Mark Zuckerberg himself came out and gave a public apology, apologizing for the nature and the behavior and the things that Facebook does to society. He came out and said he understands now that it is a time consumer, it's pretty much unhealthy to society, so and pretty much gave a warning of not to use it very much. The founder and CEO of Facebook is recommending that you take it easy on Facebook. He even understands the dangers of Facebook. The president of Facebook even came out and said in a recent interview, look it up, that he no longer uses it hardly anymore. You know, these are the creators of what the Facebook that you now know and the thing that consumes most of your time. The creators of it are warning against it. So please, once again, I don't have an opinion about Facebook, but realize the dangers of letting these things in your house, letting these things in your children. Beware of Facebook. go ahead and look up some of the interviews that Mark Zuckerberg and his other colleagues and founders of Facebook or employees of Facebook are doing, and just kind of figure it out for yourself. Become a think champ in that way. So with that being said, I will move on. Another few people I'd like to introduce you guys to. Now, if you don't know who these people are, don't feel bad, but you should. And now I am talking about Mr. I don't know if you can see that very well. This right here is Jeff Bezos. Now, he is the founder and CEO of Amazon. Amazon.com. Now, this picture right here was taken in 1999. If that doesn't show you the devotion, the forward thinking, this is almost 20 years later, and Amazon is just now exploding, and Jeff Bezos is gonna be the richest man in the world pretty soon. He's on track for that through Amazon.com. I mean, everybody buys things through Amazon. But few more things about Amazon, but I want to kind of tie them all together. So I'm going to introduce you to a couple more people. The next guy is Elon Musk. Elon Musk. Now, Elon Musk is the founder of PayPal. He sold that company years ago and kind of spiraled it into a couple of other companies, one being SpaceX, the other being Tesla, the electric car company. Actually, if you know better, they are actually the best battery company in the world, but they make cars, so that's what they promote. But yes, Elon Musk. Also, he has a company called SpaceX. So SpaceX is creating rockets that are reusable, but the other rockets that we use were disposable. We would build these hundreds of millions, billions of dollar rockets, fly them into space, and when we were done with them, we dump them into the ocean. So that costs way too much. That's what made going to space way too expensive to do it all the time. That's why we don't do it very much. Well, people go to the space station and stuff, but another story. Elon Musk here is creating rockets that we can use over and over and over. I don't know about you, but that sounds like a spaceship. And that's exactly what he's doing. This will be the man who takes us to the next planet that we live on. And I'm not talking about 20 years from now. I'm talking about 5. I'm talking about 10 years from now. I'm talking about in our lifetime. This man will take humans to another planet and they will live there. Okay, so also another guy I want to introduce you to is Neil deGrasse Tyson. Mr. Tyson is an astrophysicist and also the director of the Hayden Planetarium in New York City. Now, this guy is the best entry-level way into learning and the understanding of science at the moment. He breaks down things in a way that no other scientist does. He's actually a physicist, but he will get you into learning about science and interested in science and the stars and all of the things going on around it. Excuse me. So great entry level right here. Neil deGrasse Tyson. Will put a link in the description for this guy or at the end of the video. So and these are the type of rockets that Elon is building. I mean, he has a long stage plan. And he's near the end of it, where he is going to take us to another planet to live. Okay, so the reason that I mention these guys and the reason that I want to tie them all together is because these men are changing the world literally. And if you don't know, you don't know. And if you don't know, you won't know. And if you don't know, you will be left behind because these guys are creating new industries. Let me tell you, Jeff Bezos, Amazon.com. In the near future, he will change the way we shop. There will be very little going to the store. This guy's company, Amazon, will handle that for you. So right off the bat, Jeff Bezos is going to change the way we shop. Facebook has apologized and said, it's really not the best thing in the world to be on Facebook a lot. Neil deGrasse Tyson, a great introduction. He'll tell you what's going on, when, where, how, what our scientists are up to. And boy, if you knew only what our scientists are up to, but that's a whole nother show. And Elon Musk is changing the way we drive. He's creating electric vehicles, electric trucks, semis. He's gonna revolutionize the transportation market, and also he's gonna take us to another planet, and we're gonna live there. So these guys are changing the world around you, and if you don't keep up with it, the new jobs that will be created, you won't know how to do. The new places that will be created to live, you won't be able to afford to live there. I mean, If these guys are successful in what they're doing, the social classes that we know and love are out of the question. There will be a high class, a high class, no middle class, and an extremely low class in the near future. If these guys are successful and they all stay on track to do what they say they're going to do, not to mention the field of artificial intelligence, a whole other thing. So to stay on topic, yes, these guys are creating world changing things. So they will change the world. They have plans to change the world. And if you aren't aware of the new world that will come upon you, you're gonna be left behind. There's a whole slew of industries that will be created, new jobs. You need to learn how to do these jobs right now before they become the only jobs. So not a conspiracy theorist, not into fear of any kind. I'm not trying to create fear of any kind. I just want to let you guys know what is going on in the future. All this information on these devices and stuff, people miss it. They listen to the wrong thing, listen to the wrong music, watch the wrong videos, and just get this whole messed up idea of the world around you, man. And I see a lot of people that it is going to slow down. Those habits will slow you down. So when the future comes, you're not going to be ready for it. Okay, so this is just a way to save as many people as I can. Once again, not a conspiracy theorist. I don't want nobody to be in fear. But you need to take hold of the future because there's a lot of new things coming along. So, with that being said, yeah, get your chessboard. Don't forget about that. Everybody sign up. We've actually, over here at the Herd, like I said, we're creating Think Champs instead of Drink Champs. Even though we shout out to Nuri, Media Run and Rap, great thing. So, the Herd Tees. The Herd Tees, go ahead and get your Herd Tees. A special way to help you relax. Whether you need a little natural pick-me-up energy, or you need a natural sleep aid, or natural relaxer, or just some fun tea, great tasting tea to sip. If you're a tea drinker, go ahead and order your Herd Tees. Go ahead and order your Herd merchandise. The website is new. Go ahead and check it out. Watch some of the other videos that I have. Great content, I believe. Let me tell it. And just a lot of learning experience. I'm going to continue to teach you guys, try to teach you guys things, teach you how to fish instead of giving you fish, and I think that's the way to go about it. But before we get out of here, the Grammys were recently. Bruno Mars came through and pretty much shut that down. But if Bruno Mars did not do that, I'm just going to give a few suggestions for the albums that I think everybody should listen to. So sort of the Herd Grammys, if you will. So first off, we're gonna start out with Jaden Smith, Will Smith's son. I know a lot of people, when it comes to hip hop, R&B, rap, Jaden Smith is nowhere in your category, but I believe he's changed that, and I think that everybody's stuck in that mode of not listening to him, that we're missing this one. So Jaden Smith's latest album, Sire, is very inspirational, very intelligent, very well put together, well produced, great sonically. Recommend it. Tame Impala. Tame Impala has a new album called Currents. Currents is a great thing to listen to. A lot of deep messages in there. Also, Men of the Woods, Justin Timberlake. That album has such subliminal messages that he's on what I'm on. He's on, like, you gotta get your supplies together. I got supply. You gotta get your supplies together. See, it sounds like a club hit, but he's serious. You gotta get your supplies together if you're gonna make it into this future. You know what I'm saying? It's a real deal. Justin Timberlake hit a lot of intelligence inside of what sounds like club South banger music. You know what I'm saying? Great way to do it. Genius, by the way. Daft Punk, Stronger, Better, Faster, Longer. That was an original song by Daft Punk. Now they have a new album called Random Access. Check that out. Jadakiss and Fabulous came out with Friday Night on Elm Street. Has a great song on there called Talk About It. Current events, issues. Man, real good stuff. Dropping a lot of knowledge. Kid Cudi has one called Passion, Pain, and Demon Slaying. Little outside the normal wheelhouse of hip hop and things like that, but Cudi is the rap god. I mean, he's a music god. So look up to him. Jay-Z's 444, of course. We've got Rhapsody, Layla's Knowledge. Now, I think And a lot of other people think that this album should have won every award at the Grammys. A couple more, we got Prodigy, Hegelian Dialect, definitely check that out. Kendrick Lamar has That Damn, and of course there are much more, but we'll mention those in other shows. Don't you worry about it. I think this is enough to get you started. So once again, thank you guys for tuning into The Herd, man. Don't forget, check out the website, newly designed, updated. We now have our teas available in 3, 4, and 5 packs. Just a little something to help you relax, help you tailor your thoughts when you're sitting down trying to think. Whether it's a long day after work, whether it's a long day with the kids, or whether it's the weekend and you definitely take your time to relax on a Sunday or a Saturday or whatever. Definitely drink these teas. They will enhance your thinking and relaxation if you so choose to drink the ones that do that. Couple of flavors in there, couple of different promotions. I'm not saying that they'll do anything to you. It's all natural stuff, natural energy, natural antioxidants, healthy things and all of that. I'm totally into keeping our health up, because without a healthy mind, there is no think champs, no great thoughts. So these my teas are to help promote great thoughts and relaxation and things of that nature, or there's some pick-me-ups in there. We also have the Herd shirts, so go ahead and get your Herd shirt. Become a Think Champ officially. New designs coming out, so don't forget about that. Once again, thanks for tuning in, guys. This has been an episode of Herd. I am GuruRue. Shout out to you.